Do you remember what your first musical memory was in life?
Wow, great question. Okay, I wish I had a piano roll on me because I don't have perfect pitch. But let's just give an example. My mother would be at the piano and she'd be like, "This is C. If you have your fingers here, you're hitting the note. If you go down here, you are flat. If you go up past it, you are sharp. But this is C. Hit the note." And me and my brothers, little boys trying to hit the note. You know what I mean? That's my first musical memory is my mother teaching us how to sing or trying to teach us how to sing. And my first musical performance, I was 5 years old in front of the church, and we sang "Oh Holy Night." And so I grew up. I grew up in a house where music was everything. I don't remember my life, but I don't remember a time of my life where somebody wasn't creating or somebody wasn't performing. And I'm blessed to be in a musical family.
Your
Do you
mother,
remember?
oh,
Oh,
I
go ahead.
was gonna say your mom, she was a singer, and I read she sang for not Stevie, Shaka and Michael Jackson, like she did backs for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Miss Jackie?
Yeah. Miss Jackie. Yep.
Like
And
your
prayers
mother.
up for my mom, man. She was in a car accident a couple days ago. So
Oh no, is she okay?
she's got
Right.
surgery today at 12.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're just prayerful, man. She fractured her second vertebrae, and it's been, this last couple of days been really tough on us. But she's doing good. She's in good spirits. But she's a
Blessings to your
fighter,
mother.
and yeah.
Prayers up, bro.
Has she
Yeah.
always? She was. How long was she singing?
Her whole life. She grew up in the church too. Her grandfather was a pastor, mother's singer in the church. You know what I mean? All her brothers and sisters, all her and her brothers were raised in the church. So my mom doesn't know anything but music. She started playing piano when she was 6 years old, and my uncle Andrew started playing bass when he was 17 and never looked back. And yeah, you guys know Andrew Boucher. If you know anything about gospel music,
Yeah,
you better know Andrew Boucher.
He's the
So,
god. Yes, yes.
yeah, the godfather of bass, and my mother was blessed to have a brother like Andrew. I can say their dynamic kind of creates the dynamic that you see between me and my brother D Smoke and my brother Davion. They help each other when they can, but they're individuals and they're very powerful on their own. So it was always just a joy to watch my mother work. Being the minister of music at church, she was out there every Sunday. No, well, let's be honest. She was there Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Bible
Every
study,
day?
choir. Yeah, Bible study, choir rehearsal, Friday service, Sunday service. You know what I mean? My mom was a workhorse. And still to this day, we was with her yesterday, and the only thing she was worried about, when they're talking about surgery, she's like, "Can I play the piano?" That's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care about nothing else.
Right.
I need to play the piano. You know what I mean? So that's the type of mother I have.
Were you Seventh-day Adventist or?
Oh, no, we're non-denominational.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay.
They was just real Christians that did the thing. Like, it's just different church days.
Well, often when I hear every day, usually it's Seventh-day Adventist. And it's weird, non-denominational people always thought were the more lenient, not too super strict on things that are normally, the law.
Right.
Slam.
Right.
Okay. So non-denominational. Do you remember like your first creative project? Like what was the first thing that you remember doing creatively? Or was singing in that church your first?
My first, I didn't really like. Okay, so when I was younger, my mom made us do music, and as a kid, I didn't appreciate it. I didn't understand it. I shunned away from it. I didn't like it. So when I was about 14, 15, we sat down and had a conversation about what I wanted. And I was like, I want to play sports. So I stopped doing music. Didn't do music 10 years. I didn't even come into the game until I was like 23, 24.
24?
My brothers were writing. Huh?
24?
Something like that. Yeah, I was 24, 25, something like that. Yeah, I didn't write my first song until I was 26.
Wow.
But yeah.
If you don't mind me
I'm a late
asking,
bloomer.
how old are you right now?
37.
I'm sorry.
Wait. I gotta know what there.
Well, I'm sorry. I think when you're my age, when you're my age, 53, hello. But everyone to me is just 19.
Yeah, we got to work on that. Ahmir.
Yeah, you
20.
you thought you was talking to a kid, man. I got
Yeah,
kids.
man. I
got
thought,
kids.
I'm this young kid. Let me
Let me school him on some things, young
throw
kid.
my knowledge on this young boy. Oh, nah, man.
Hey, so and just a heads up, I started off because I'm the type of person I am. My thing is knowledge. When I like something, I got to know how to do it right. You know what I mean? So I went to school. I went to Los Angeles Film School. That was my first step when I started writing songs. I was like, oh, I suck. Let me figure out what's going on. I was terrible at it. You know what I mean? And my brother was kind enough to show me that there was potential behind it. But I was like, nah, this don't sound like what these niggas is doing. So I went to the LA Film School, took 2 years of my life and really focused in on trying to just become a better musician and engineer. So I'm a recording engineer by trade. That was my first, thing. And from there, I started to just develop my sound and my songwriting and stuff like that. And this is all while I was just working as an engineer. My first big gig was working for Tyrese, which that was interesting. Yeah, I like that face. But nah, shout out to Tyrese. Taught me a lot about people, taught me a lot about the music industry, taught me a lot about independence and how much I wanted it. You know what I mean? And at the time, like I'm showing up to sessions. I'm his, head engineer in the house. I got 6 people working for me, and I'm just watching all these other songwriters come in and try to bless him. While at the time I was writing songs and I had found a little confidence, but I wouldn't have said that because it was my job, my day job. So I wasn't even trying to like get in the mix. But I played a couple of records for one of the other songwriters one day, and they were like looking at me crazy. You know what I mean? Sorry, my phone just rang. We were at a camp for his last project called the Black Rose album.
That was a good round.
Yeah. And my brother Davion was one of the songwriters. I got him in to write songs for Tyrese, and he just wasn't having it. He was like, fuck that. Excuse my language. I don't know if I could curse or not.
Oh,
But,
no,
Okay.
go in.
oh,
You're from
cool.
Inglewood.
Okay, all right.
You
Yeah,
good.
he was like, fuck that. You know what I mean? You're going to play some of these fucking songs for Tyrese. So they had this big meeting where everybody would sit down at the end of the week and play 2-3 records or something like that. And I had like a batch of like 5 ready. And I was the last person to play records. Everybody played records. It was like, Daryl got records. So I come in, I play my songs, and everybody lost their shit. It was like this was probably the biggest music moment for me at the time. But Tyrese runs up, gives me a big hug. I didn't know. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I had this talent underneath my wing. You know what I mean? And like 2
It's
weeks
kind of
after
like
that,
both of ours.
yeah, I just there's so much going on, man. God is moving in this room. Man, people. Hey, look, yeah, can't nobody do Tyrese like me. Look, I tell you what.